I'm Ralph Rio with ARC Advisor Group, and we're here today talking with Sam Migliore of Bentley Systems. Welcome, Sam.
Thanks.
So could you do a little introduction about yourself so we have an understanding of your expertise?
Sure, yeah. I've been with Bentley Systems for almost 24 years now.
Wow.
I started out life as a product manager in Bentley for PNID, instrumentation and wiring, a lot of the functional design tools. I moved from there to work on our handover tools, specifically for the oil and gas industry. And from there, I sort of migrated into our original iModel group. We brought that to market. I moved on to our cloud products, where I brought our digital components product to market, and finally wound up directing the product management team for our iTwin platform.
Wow, iTwin platform. Here at the ARC Forum, digital twins is a really big topic.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of interest in that. Can you talk a little bit about what the digital twin does and its benefits?
Sure. From my perspective, specifically when we think about oil and gas and the power industry and things like that, we're still concentrating too often on the quality of the data that we're going to have for operations very late in the process. So we do a lot of forensic sort of analysis of the data after we get it. And it's very expensive to fix it and try to make it applicable for operations. And I think one of the benefits that a digital twin gets you, specifically because Bentley thinks digital twins should begin early in the process and live through the life cycle of an asset, it gives you access to your data a lot earlier. So you're able to understand the value and the quality of the data you're getting and the state of your asset, right? So instead of having to find out right before you go to operations, you're able to have a very good look at what's going on, how it's being developed, how it's being constructed, and then how you're going to use that data in operations. And then I think digital twins also give you sort of an unparalleled view onto all the sets of data that you're going to use to operate your infrastructure asset.
Neat. So if I understand that right, there's digital twins for the design and build part of an asset life cycle, because that has a bunch of processes in it. And you also have digital twins for the operate and maintain, which is really a big difference in terms of the business processes compared to design and build. Could you talk a little bit about the products that Bentley offers and in those spaces?
Sure. And let me clarify one thing. You mentioned that there are digital twins when you're doing design and digital twins when you're doing construction, et cetera. In our world, it's a digital twin, right? It's based on iTwin platform, and you start creating and curating that thing during design, right? And it moves through those phases, but it's always the same digital twin. And so we've integrated a lot of our products, all the way down to our design products, right? They're integrated with our iTwin platform. Our project collaboration products like ProjectWise, our construction products like Synchro are integrated. So they're all sort of using the same digital twin as it moves through its life cycle. And then, of course, you get to our products like PlantSight, which is sort of that purpose-built operations and maintenance SaaS tool that looks at all of the great information that you've built up over time and gives you that sort of holistic view of your asset, what you have, the quality of what it has, and how well it's running, right?
So you painted a picture where, based on the iTwin platform, you create a digital twin during design and build that goes through handover using the iTwin platform, and there is a set of functionalities, PlantSight, for example, also based on the iTwin platform. So this one iTwin platform goes across the life cycle of the asset. Do I understand that correctly?
Yeah, you have that right. Everything is sort of integrated into the iTwin platform, but I think one of the key takeaways here is one of the reasons that we built the iTwin platform is because we feel like you're not going to get your digital twin from one vendor, right? In fact, I think Keith said you're not going to buy your digital twin from one vendor. It's going to be a very large ecosystem of vendors that make up a digital twin. And so our iTwin platform is built to integrate not only our tools, but all vendors' tools and all of those disparate sets of data into a single place, right? And it's built up of open source components. It's built up of cloud services and APIs that allow us to bring in data from various sources, all kinds of vendor data from different design systems, GIS, photogrammetry, LiDAR, and bring it together in a single view, right? And we're sort of so committed to the idea that we really do need a robust ecosystem to really realize the value of digital twins that we've created my group, which is Developer Success. And Developer Success is really sort of dedicated to helping our partners, like independent software vendors and systems integrators, and even engineering firms who are trying to expand their offerings, right? We're helping them get their offerings built correctly, built efficiently, and get it out to market.
Very interesting. Thank you. We've been talking with Sam Migliore of Bentley Systems. Thank you for listening.